In April 2018, after seeing an ad on Instagram that a local pony may have to be put down, I began my new project. Miley, a 10-year-old Arabian cross mare who was in a very dark mind place. She was nappy, shut down and afraid. Our first few weeks of rides we did not get very far. It took over an hour to get her to stand still to pick out her feet, and getting the saddle blanket to sit on her back without a rear or pulling back was deemed impossible. Once the saddle was on, she had to be reassured, and getting her to stand still at a mounting block was a 45-minute mission in itself. She was so shut down. Her responses were her way of evasion, as well as letting us know she was not comfortable or happy. For the first few rides, the most I would get was a walk, for a couple strides followed by a halt, numerous bucks, rears and pig roots before walking another couple of steps and repeating. By this point, I was feeling lost. I wasn't expecting our journey to be this slow and complicated. An hour to tack up, 45 minutes to mount, and only 2 minutes of walk per ride was exhausting. But I held my head up and persisted, went back to basics, and showed Miley she could trust me. Months down the track, things were going smoothly. We could now tack up in under 10 minutes. She would stand still in the yards and only slightly wriggled for her girth. We had progress. Till September 2018, when we were involved in a freak accident. I tacked Miley up like every other day and walked her into the back riding paddock. Upon mounting, she reared up and jumped in the air. I fell so hard. I'd never felt so much pain in my life. After about 6 to 8 hours in the hospital, the verdict was clear. I had torn my left kidney. Recovery time meant setbacks. But I was determined not to give up. Miley had already come on leaps and bounds. Why would I turn back now? Never ever give up. The change Miley offered me was so inspiring. I'll never forget our time together. This is our story.
And when you see the good in someone, you don't give up on them, especially if they don't see it themselves. And if you're ever lucky enough to find true love, you fight for it.
You still believe that? After everything you did for love? Was it worth it?
If you find someone you love enough to ruin your entire life for, it's always worth it.
This one comes and this one goes. So here we are across the road. In whispers, you say let it go home.
Are you standing and there's no one here? Hey?